All right, Autumn, thank you. Well, 7 News continues to follow through for you, and tonight we have an update on concerns over radioactive hotspots in the town of Niagara. Now, we told you earlier this month how more than 100 neighbors received letters from the state DEC telling them that high levels of radioactive material were in their yards. Now, Governor Kathy Hochul was in Western New York today saying that testing is now underway to get those answers for those who have been impacted. And I attended a community meeting in Niagara Falls tonight, hosted by the DEC, EPA, and the State Department of Public Health, but it still left community members with a lot of unanswered questions, they tell me.
Any kind of radiation is a concern.
Residents packed the Niagara Falls Convention Center for a joint community meeting with the DEC, EPA, and the State Department of Health, and it was intense. While representatives were providing updates about the ongoing radiological surveying of the homes in the town of Niagara, residents shared their frustrations about being left in the dark.
It's scary because you can't see radiation, you can't smell it, you can't hear it, taste it, feel it. You have no way of knowing that it's there until the government sends you a letter.
The experts explained the timeline for the next steps in the process during a short presentation and allowed questions to be asked about their property.
We know that there's a history of industrial pollution in this area. We know that the data that we had wasn't matching up, and that caused us to ask a question. And shame on us if we don't deliver and if we don't try to investigate what's happening.
Requesting people give us more access as we stand ready to get into those places, into the yards, into the homes, collect that screening data, and make real-time decisions based on not lab data, but screening data about whether or not people can stay in their homes.
Trevor Bradley and his wife live in their home on Chester Avenue. It's one of the 4 homes that were found to have high amounts of radiation. It's a stressful time for them as they try to protect their 3-year-old daughter from the impacts of radiation reportedly found in their homes.
We were given a one-night stay at an Airbnb last night, so we're left going back to our home.
Bradley is encouraging others to allow their property to get tested.
The neighbors who are next to these properties within direct vicinity of this radiation, that they be temporarily relocated during remediation process and long-term relocation for the whole entire process for people who have it in their yards.
While residents are speaking up, local lawmakers were also in attendance, hoping to also keep the DEC and EPA accountable.
It was imperative that they do something. And first of all, they're here. That's a start. We're going to hold them to the fire to make sure that your questions are answered.
For legislator Jeffrey Elder, this is personal.
I grew up in the Love Canal. When I left the Love Canal, I moved to Girard Avenue, 56th Street, right next to the Goodyear plant. That was like moving from jumping out of a fire plant right into the fire. So I know what the families are going through. Both my mother and father died from cancer.
Now, if your home is screened for radiation, the agencies will offer immediate relocation to a temporary hotel or Airbnb. After that, they will help find a long-term place to stay, and homeowners can suggest a location for their long-term location if they don't like what has been suggested to them. And I am told that the price of relocation will be covered by the EPA. Now, all of this reporting on the story, including our I-Team story from Ed Dranch, can be found anytime online on WKBW.com.